Whether you're looking to get in sales or currently in sales, inevitably everyone faces the same question: is a career in sales really for me? When I first started as an SDR out of college, I was the worst performing person on my team, guys. It was incredibly discouraging. I was scared to show up to work. I was fearful of making cold calls. And after one Friday of my worst month, I called my mom and said, is sales really for me, guys? Luckily, I bounced back and grew to love sending emails, facing rejection, and talking about and helping you guys become better at sales and myself. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of starting a career in sales, being an SDR, account executive, software sales in general, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and leave a like on this video, guys. It really helps, and I want you guys to be a part of this journey, becoming better salespeople yourself and ultimately growing your income. This morning, guys, I got on my computer and gave it about 20 minutes of thought and really thoroughly listed the top 3 pros and cons of being in sales, SDR, AE. If you're wondering, I am making this video from the comfort of my bed. I'm in Florida, my walls aren't normally blue, and I want to roll a quick clip of a foot cramp I just got as I was filming that I thought was funny. Foot cramp. The reason I share this footage with you guys is bonus tip number 1 of being in software sales is that you can work from the comfort of your home in a remote setting. It's a knowledge-based job and industry, so as we trend towards more remote work, it will suit really well towards that, guys. That was bonus tip. So what is number 1 pro of being in sales, SDR, software sales? It's tremendous upside, guys. When I first started as an SDR in 2018, my on-target earnings right out of college was $50,000. Make sure to check out my recent video, how much I make in software sales, guys. I share exactly how much I make, and also another video, software sales salaries and why it's so lucrative, for a little bit more deeper understanding of the actual earning potential, guys. But when I first started, I was making $50,000. Fast forward 2.5 years later, I'm now an account executive, and my on-target earnings are 3x than when I first started, guys. Tremendous upside if you're money driven and want to make more money, save more money, grow your net worth, grow your income, etc., guys. Pro number 2, I wrote it down here, guys, is that being in sales, you learn excellent communication skills. I'm not sure if you've been able to tell by the way I articulate in these videos, guys, but being in sales, I wasn't always the best communicator, but doing this, it will force you. It's almost what you would learn going and getting your MBA. MBA, you get some more operational financial literacy, but in sales especially, guys, you learn great communication, negotiation, persuasion, soft skills, how to build rapport, connect with people, empathize, and those skills will serve you well and really be the foundation to a successful career in sales or outside of sales, guys. So just know that those skills you learn, and that's why I think it's so interesting and a great place to start your career as an SDR, because you do learn these skills that are transferable to everything, every part of life, guys. The third pro about being in sales, guys, is generally speaking, you're paid based on performance. Let's look at some of the other best jobs you could get into right out of college. Investment banking, consulting, general finance, guys. Those are some of the best jobs people are looking at. And then coding. Coding kind of plays into this. It's in tech. But guys, with a lot of those jobs, you do get paid a lot, but you're working hellacious hours, and you are oftentimes reliant on an annual year-end bonus that really supports a large part of your income. In sales, you are compensated based on your performance monthly. Based on the deals you close, you will get paid immediately. So you are paid based on performance. So you don't have to be as politically, not as bureaucratic. You don't have to be as heavily reliant on networking, although those are all still important. In sales, you can make a path for yourself solely based on meritocracy and performance, and you will get paid more the better you are, guys. And you can't say that with a lot of these other industries. Number 1 is you're essentially paid to get told no. You are being rejected daily, guys. So if you don't like making obscene asks, or if you don't like asking people to do things that can be a bit cringeworthy, then you're not gonna like sales. When I first got into it, I realized you have to make the ask. And on those cold calls, when you're speaking with customers, if you don't make the ask, you'll never receive. So oftentimes you are paid to go out and get rejected. You get rejected 80, 90% of the time, guys. all you're searching for is a single yes. If you get a single yes in a day, that can oftentimes mean a successful day, which will lead to a successful quarter, guys. But the majority of the time, you're gonna be told no. So if that doesn't sit well with you, then sales may not be for you. The number 2 con I could think of, guys, was the stigma around sales. Although I'm making a good amount of money for my age, there is still a stigma of, oh, you're in sales? Like the stigma of the used car salesman or the cringeworthy salesperson just not adding any value and just asking, guys. I think that's more of a thing of the past. I think sales is moving more towards a value-based approach where you not only have to build rapport in that relationship, but you have to show value about here's the return you expect to see on your investment. Here's why it matters to you, your role, the department, and the organization as a whole. So there's that shift, guys, but there's still that stigma of, oh, you're in sales. So I think that's something you have to deal with just from a social, how you stand socially, mindful of that. So as you move towards, if you're a sales executive, you may not like that stigma that comes with it, if there even is a stigma, guys. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below if you think there's a stigma. Used car salesman, there is a stigma. Software sales, maybe a little bit different. The third con, guys, that I wrote down is that I think this is the most important to note. So if you're still with me, make sure to leave a like on this video. Yeah, that was cringeworthy, guys. Cringeworthy ask right there. I was like, oh, that's a tough ask, but I hope you guys do it anyway. The third con is working in sales can impact your personal life. And let me explain. I think no matter what career you're in, there is harmony between if in your personal life you have good relationships, you're not distracted, you work out, you're gonna have more energy throughout your day, and that's a correlation. But also in your sales career, there's so much volatility. It's a daily roller coaster of things can be going well, then they go terrible, well, and terrible. And that can oftentimes seep into your personal life, guys. Like I would get done working on a Friday afternoon and be like, I don't wanna talk to another person for at least 24 hours. I just wanna go sit by myself. But I'm naturally a little bit more introverted. But what I mean, guys, is oftentimes at the end of the days, I don't want to talk to anyone. If I have a bad day, I'll just want to sit there and lament by myself. I'm sure as I grow older and more mature, it'll be nice to have someone to vent to. But right now, there's volatility and there's so much uncertainty with whether people are going to buy, not buy, whether you're going to hit your number. There's always that number. There's always something to be doing more of. So that can seep into your personal life and look like you being short with people, you being agitated, you being overly anxious, guys. So just know that that is a part of sales that comes with it. And that is one of the parts that makes sales difficult more so than other careers, because there is always timeline, always pressing, always deadlines, always urgency that you must deal with. I really hope this video gave you guys some value today. The top 3 pros and cons of being in sales, SDR, AE, software sales, guys. I'd love to connect with you guys. My LinkedIn's in the comments below. Send me a connection request. I'm making a lot of video, guys, daily talking about how to become a better salesperson, how to grow your income. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell, and I really look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.